society has a gooning problem. Now look, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I completely agree with this, bro. It's too many people like just addicted to just jacking they shit, bro. Like y'all gotta chill, bro. If y'all watching this video with y'all dick in y'all hand, bro, y'all niggas is weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Don't be gooning to me, bro. I promise you. Let's get right into it. I ain't gonna waste y'all time.
It's not often we hear of a situation that's as deranged as the Nautica Malone situation. If you don't know him by name, you might know him as the nude drive-thru dude. Long story short, he pulled up to a drive-thru with no pants on and went viral overnight. And soon after, he tragically self-deleted. Nautica Malone, a 27-year-old Arizona man, had a letter left behind, which was recovered by his wife. The note read, "I apologize. I love you, Queen. I made a mistake and I..."
So if y'all don't know, bro, this dude came through in an SRT Charger, bro, or I think a Challenger. I think, bro, he came through. He was jacking it, bro. He was jacking his dick off, bro. And then he was like trying to pay, but then the person who was working there seen him like doing something, like they seen him doing the motion, and then they was like, "Nah, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here!" And then he drove off, and he was caught on camera, and then like the clip went viral on Twitter, and like his family, everybody seen it, his kids. So like eventually, like a week passed, and he like self-deleted himself. You feel me? And like, bro, it was just like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Why are you jacking off in the drive-thru, bro? Why are you like, bro? Come on, dog. There's so many places where you can do that. Just go home and do that. Be in your room. You out here in public, bro. Nah, dog. And you didn't have to delete yourself, bro. People would have forgot about it. But who knows? It's the internet.
"I don't think I'll be able to face you and the babies. I don't know why I drove through like that. I'm not a monster. I apologize and I love you forever. If I am in critical condition, please pull the plug. To all my friends and family, I love you and I'm so sorry. I love my kids and my family." Very, very sad situation overall. As I said before, the internet reacted to this situation in a very, very strange way. He became an international meme in countries all across the world, and this situation was marked as the very first goonicide in human history. And if you didn't know, the definition of gooning is, and as people meme the situation, there's a very real hidden message looming behind the incident about how an over-sexualized society and potentially the corn industry rots the brains of young men and women of all ages all across the globe.
Bro, quarantine deadass had us wilding out. I was deadass just reminiscing on it. I'm talking beating our Bitmojis, beating our to TikTok profiles, beating our...
No, dog, that was just you, bro. That was just you. Don't try to bring us in this, bro. I knew he was about to say some crazy shit, bro. I knew he was about to say some crazy shit. He's still going.
In the classroom over Zoom. I'm talking like
classroom and Zoom.
Wake up class. Oh my gosh, bro.
Here's where I take the time to transition away from this situation because I actually want to talk about this in another video for a different reason. We can all agree that this situation is 1, insane, 2, very sad, and 3, gooning, self-pleasure, and corn has gone way too far. Now, if you've been on my channel before, there is a very good chance that you've heard me talk about the negative effects of corn, the many pipelines and PG-13 social medias that lead young people down the path, and it simply transports them into creating addictions that take many, many years and sometimes even decades to shake. There are still people who dress up as kids. There are still people who dress up as superheroes in a promiscuous way in order to become in the top 1%. Let's say the LeBron James of the OnlyFans industry. Yo, I gonna have to pull all types of strings to funnel in a new audience to get new people into your pictures of your dirty ass crack. Every single day, I feel like I'm seeing a new trend or a new phenomenon that funnels more people down this rabbit hole of gooning. Allow me to introduce you to this concept called ranked jerk mates. But before we get into that, let me show you something. 90,766. We are less than 10. I'm an amazing human being.
Him to 100K, man.
Right. Cam girl, an internet model, usually a girl next door type, characterized by sporadic to frequent photograph updates via an automatic webcam, generally speaking. Girl who does virtual peep shows via webcam for a living. So that website is a website for those girls, and I don't know how many people are using that site actually. It does say there are 10.42 million visits in the month of December. That's quite a lot of people. And if it's not me, then it's not you. One of us is lying, and it's definitely not me. Now, the other day I was scrolling on TikTok and I seen a trend where people were talking about,
if it's not him or me, nigga, it's you. Okay? I know it's you. Stop
ranked jerk mate, and apparently this is a leaderboard system where the more you use the site, the more you self-pleasure, the higher up on the leaderboards you go.
Bro, that is crazy.
Logging in, you'll be introduced to the Jerkmate ranking system, including being unranked. There are 10 individual ranks to climb through. These include unranked,
bronze
We
beater.
gotta go through the ranks. All right, we gotta see where we start off and where.
Bro, is this real, bro? This can't be real, dog.
Not we. Must play 5 placement matches of ranked jerkmate to receive a rank.
Bronze beater,
silver stroker,
silver stroker,
golden gooner.
They got this shit like it's 2K, bro. Golden Gooner.
Platinum Puller, Emerald Edger, Diamond Diddler, Grandmaster Beta, Challenger Kuma, reserved for the top 1000, and finally,
Top
the
1000.
ultimate rank, Notorious Nutter, a title only bestowed upon
So that is like Prestige Master, if you're familiar with Call of Duty or any of these things like that. I don't know, Diamond and Siege.
So with that, I queued up for my first ranked
Opponents?
Jerkmate match.
So you go 1v1 in ranked jerk? Is this like a Pokemon battle? Are we going like putting our webcams up, me versus bro, and then we're just like, so then the question is, how do you even
That's
win a
gay
battle?
as
Is it the
shit,
person
bro.
who finished versus the loser? When you and bro finally hit platinum in ranked duos, if these memes keep going, they're gonna add ranked duos for real. When I'm watching Jerkmate ranked World Cup finals and recognize bro veiny furious yo gang, some people do not deserve to be on the internet, all right? Why are you allowed?
At all.
Matter of fact, why were you even born? Why were you on this planet, bro? When me and bro are level 90 on ranked Jerkmate and have to 2v10 master prestige players in order to clutch the finals, it was a tie.
And bro, on a real note, bro, this shit is demonic as fuck, bro. Like this shit is demonic, bro. You see how they making these games and these websites to make it seem all cool and know the memes, the reels, bro. Like, bro, I promise you, this shit is demonic, bro. And they slowly draining your soul, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Y'all boys, like, stop. It's a real problem, bro. Like, I know when you get done masturbating, like, it feel like your soul got like weaker, like your soul feel weak, or you feel so tired, like, bro, you're not supposed to be doing that, bro. Go get a woman or something, bro. Go get some hoes, bro. Go get some hoes.
Can't have an original experience on this app. Finally reached platinum. I'm not gonna lie, for a couple hours, I low-key thought this was real. All right, but apparently this is one big, large, humongous joke. Everybody is just trolling. But with the way
Thank
the state
God.
of the earth is and the society and the political economic state of the world, this is not even that far-fetched of an idea, bro. And with that thought in mind, one particular comment kind of stood out to me during this time. If these memes keep going, they're gonna add ranked duos for real. Bro is exactly right. There is only a small amount of time until the CEO of the website himself notices, maybe we can get these people trapped. Because what do humans like the most besides gooning? Is gooning plus competition. Who doesn't like a little bit of friendly competition? Me, myself. Definitely. Big time competition type person. You put me up against somebody, I'm not losing. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a 1v1 beat off to the death. If I'm participating, I'm gonna win it. I'm just not gonna participate. But if I was participating, I would win it. But all jokes aside though, I went ahead and did a little extra digging and I went on their website only to find this right here. What is the meme? Competitive rankings, but with a focus on self-care. We're calling this self-care. Self-care? Brother, this is an addiction. That's like calling heroin
Facts.
usage a massage. A relaxing reset. Self-care? Imagine a
Facts, bro. Self-care, that is insane, bro. And see, they trying to trick you, bro. They trying to trick you to make you seem like this shit is okay, like self-care, bro. No. Them boys is trying to take your soul.
world where your wanking skills earn you a top title like a video game leaderboard. Is there actually a ranking system on Jerkmate? Nope, not yet at least. But
Not
their
yet.
owner has apparently noticed the buzz and might consider putting such system into place. Why the hell not, right? When the internet hands you viral gold, you've got to milk it for everything it's worth. You hear that? You hear that? That is
Viral
when, you know,
gold.
jokes are going way too far because they are genuinely considering implementing this. And they will be smart to do so as a business. Is it weird? Is it cruel? Is it disgusting? Absolutely it is. How do they even facilitate the rankings? Because then they're going to have to confirm who wins and who loses. We got to stop giving these corporations ideas to plot on our very own downfalls, bro. Things are only getting worse. Because seriously, a system with an entire leaderboard and stats and badges and rank ups is not weird to you. I don't even know what to describe it. It's like some cyberpunk edge runners, except they're literally edgy. If you were to tell some 1950s bloke that we would be addicted to a screen filled with pixels and self-pleasuring as a substitute of reproduction and interacting with real people in the real world, they might take a damn musket and empty it into their brain. All right, we would
I
not
wouldn't,
get Paul
bro.
Revere. We would
I wouldn't even be mad if they did that, bro. I would not be mad,
not
bro.
even know the British are coming. Wait, that is like 200-year difference. Actually, all jokes aside, what happens when a person decides they want to be the very best? Like Ash Ketchum, Pokemon style. All right, they gotta be number one. I don't know what more I can say. This stuff is weird. It's disgusting. It's weird. It's disgusting. It's weird. It's disgusting. And this meme is on the way to becoming into fruition. And the thing is, there are so many people on the internet right now who don't regard gooning addictions or corn addictions as a real thing. They think it's like some type of propaganda against sex itself. Like, no, bro, I know plenty of people who are legitimately addicted, and we can find them all over the internet. Okay, so time for confessions. Gooners and goonettes publicly or privately confess the worst place you've gooned. In a porta potty. I need to hear about
That's
this.
nasty.
Airport bathroom, public trail, pants down to the ankle.
This is all nasty, bro. Public trail, bro. Just take a walk, bro. Just enjoy the trail, bro. Can you not nut on the trail, bro? Like, bro, there's kids, bro. There's people trying to bike, bro, and just have a good day, bro. And your nut is on the trail. Come on, bro.
On my shift at a grocery store in the employee bathroom. Found a stall, dropped to my knees, got it out of my system, and went back to work. This could be your coworker right now. They could be pants to the ankles in the bathroom stall on that lunch break. On the toilet at work. Kind of cut it short though. And you mean to tell me that these addictions aren't real, buddy? If you have to look at videos and pictures and images of naked people or people's butts or whatever the hell y'all like to watch on work breaks, what other word to describe this as besides addicted? And again, the worst part of it is it's so easily accessible. You don't gotta buy nothing. All you gotta have is good connection, reliable internet. And even if you don't, you can just download a video. One thing I haven't really touched on is the fact that it teaches you to like objectify the people within the video. It makes you look at them like a pawn, a puppet.
To the man in my DMs that said, "I'm sorry to be rude, but you're so beautiful." I said, "Thank you. Why is that rude?" He said, "Because I'm gonna ask to see your feet." Blocked.
And I feel like it changes your brain to think of things in like a sexual manner when it's just simply not. There could be a picture of a woman and motherfuckers in the comment section are on some weird timing.
I'm sure what you've written is fine. Just let me see. No, don't look. It's not ready.
And like, I know for a fact there are plenty of studies about how the way this negatively affects your brain. It is horrible for the consumer in multiple.
It is, bro. Cause bro, when you're watching porn, bro, or just a lot of it, bro, just any amount of it, bro. There's no good amount to be watched, bro. Like, bro, it makes you more nervous. Like, if you actually try to go in real life, bro, and talk to like a real lady, bro, you're gonna be nervous as fuck, bro, scared, and like, bro, you gonna think of like you too used to pixels, bro. Get used to real life. Like, bro, you can go get all that porn stuff, bro, in real life, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I'm living proof. I'm telling you, bro, these hoes is gone.
Different reasons.
These hoes are the easiest right now, bro. Summer 2025, bro. This summer, bro, do not be watching no damn porn, bro. Turn your life up.
And the thing is, the porn industry itself is extremely exploitative. I definitely got to do more research about it. I did see a video though, I'm gonna play it, about how the industry is very horrible and harmful to the women who participate in it. So there's often like inhumane practices, trafficking involved, and a bunch of like unconsensual, just like weird stuff happening behind the scenes.
Hey guys, we understand that porn is bad because it's a deeply exploitative and dangerous industry that relies on things like sex trafficking and grooming to stay alive, right? We understand that's why it's bad, right? We understand it's dangerous because it incredibly often reinforces and worsens things like pedophilia and misogyny. Most people who are working in sex work are literally being exploited because they have to exist under capitalism too.
I have no disagreements with her on the topic of the mistreatment of the workers themselves, but I don't think that's the only reason why it's bad. I definitely do think it's bad for the people who watch the video as well. Among other reasons, makes you lustful, makes you have unrealistic standards for what a body should look like. It's just so many different things. Like 10-inch BBCs and all that stuff is just not normal, unless you're me. No, not funny. And for the people who think you can't get addicted to it, bro, there's times where it's like, oh, you gotta do this. Like, you gotta do it at work, where they crave it. They can't wait to go home. They can't wait to watch that new video. And then you gotta watch it more and more and more, and it keeps coming and then you gotta watch weirder and weirder stuff to get off because the normal stuff doesn't appease you anymore. That's how you know, bro, you're all the way cooked, bro. If you're
that's how you know you're cooked, bro. You're on the hook, bro. You are on the hook, flatline and sinker, no bullshit.
Crazy, that's one of the many signs that you might be lost in the sauce, brother. One thing I do want to learn is the scientific aspects of the situation and why it's harmful for your brain on a chemical level. So let's check out a little bit of research.
Watching porn makes you dumber. No, I'm not exaggerating. This is actually true. Brain scans of frequent porn users show that it causes what's called hypofrontality. Watching porn strengthens your midbrain and makes your prefrontal cortex weaker. In other words, it makes you more compulsive, less able to control your urges, and less able to do all the stuff I mentioned before, like strategizing or planning for the future.
So these people will have like goon caves where they have multiple monitors and they have certain incense, and we're like doing all of this like ritualistic stuff. What we basically are doing when we goon,
what the fuck am I about to say?
Is that we're sort of like increasing this stuff, right? So we're increasing a lot of intensity of stimulation without achieving orgasm, right? And then gooners will get over here and will edge. And I have a couple concerns about this, because if you maximize your sexual pleasure on your own in a goon cave, what does that mean for the rest of your life? Well,
what does it mean?
Means that you don't need someone else for sexual pleasure, right? And this is the final screw you from the incel, which is like, I can't have relationships. I don't want relationships. I'm just going to be by myself. And I honestly kind of get where they're coming from.
Besides like the fact that it destroys your damn dopamine receptors, your stimulation, I don't know, it can low-key turn you into the mindset of an incel. Because why do we need women anymore? I can just watch this every day. Like, actually, what what stops somebody from just being in a cave, never interacting with another human being? Because let's face it, if you do this stuff, you probably know how to hit the spots better than anybody else could. You know yourself. So that's an interesting point. It does destroy human connection, low key. I don't know. I wonder one day if we get to a point where the population completely halts because too many dudes touching the termite. Is it that small? I don't know. I mean, we're already getting to the point where there are people donating thousands of dollars to OF creators just to get some text messages. Big thank you to my top spender, Charlie. And bro spent 400 bands, right?
400 bands in 11 months? Charlie, bro, don't cover up this nigga app, bro. This nigga's a loser, bro. We need to find this nigga and shame this nigga. This Sophia Rain, bro. Just giving this bitch just, like, give me some money, bro. I wish a nigga gave me 400 bands.
Right? Unless that's hold on. Do not let me zoom in on this and find out this says $4 million. All right. Even 400K is outrageous, but 9 cents, 10 cents, $1, $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Charlie.
4 million.
Yo. Clearly, you upgraded from the chocolate factory and golden tickets, bro. What are you doing, Charlie? Lock in. Charlie, what are we doing? 270,000 on just text messages. Bro,
just messages,
bro. I don't care, bro. I will text you, Charlie. You can catch me in a maid outfit texting your phone, Charlie. Pay me 1/10 of that. You do not have to spend $200,000 on some text messages. This is not even them running the account. You're being sold a pipe dream, Charlie. I don't know, bro. Gooning has just gone way too far. From the content itself, from the people watching it.
All right, bro. We at the end of this video, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Charlie is crazy. Anybody who's doing anything similar to Charlie, you're crazy, bro. Like, bro, if you're started watching porn or gooning, bro, whatever you want to call it, bro, like, you can't stop doing it, bro. Like, you need to really, like, delete all that shit off your phone, bro. Really go outside, go meet some women, bro. I know it's hard, bro. I know you might get rejected, bro. But, bro, I promise you, this shit is demonic, bro. The internet is demonic, bro. Like, they're trying to get as many souls as they can, bro, and bring more people to hell, bro. I promise you, bro. Like, but don't let that go over your head, bro. But we at the end of this video, bro. Let me know if y'all want some more love. You feel me? Like, subscribe, comment, bro. And I appreciate you for watching. No bullshit.
They gotta thank God, baby. Can't you see that nigga blessing us? Flying through with the doors up. This a IA, not a Tesla.